Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's good to see so many dancers in the house because, as you well know, the USA and World Hip Hop Dance Championships are coming to San Diego this summer for the first time in the event's 14-year history. Pretty awesome, yeah? And what makes it particularly exciting is we've got national champions coming from 50 countries. This is oftentimes called the Olympics of Hip Hop Dance, and in fact, you will see why. Before you leave today, make sure you go to the back of the room and take a look at the arena, which holds 12,000 people. And imagine that place packed to the rafters with people waving their flags and cheering you on. So that's the vision, that the dancers here today will end up representing the United States and Canada, and ideally in a perfect world, go for the gold and take it home. So to start this morning off on the highest possible note, I'd like to invite up, if you were to look on our banner here, you would see that Chapkis had junior gold medalists and varsity gold medalists. And what we have is a combination of them that, and a few additional dancers for a mega cruise. So if you please welcome Chapkis Dance Family. Please.
Hello. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
So I'm bragging. So much money in my pocket, my pants might be sagging. My car might be tinted, my windy might be sanded. My girl might be rolling, her friend might be real. Go roll it on when I'm alone. Ring, ring, not the phone, where it's going. It must be on.
All the way from the Bay Area, Northern California. Except that you guys are on deck. So let me say a few words about how we arrived at this day. 14 years ago, Howard and Karen Schwartz had a vision to create a competition for all the exciting and creative dance in hip-hop. And that gave birth to the USA and the World Hip Hop Dance Championships. We started on the beach in South Beach in Miami. Then we moved the event to Los Angeles for a few years. And we've just recently completed an 8-year run in Las Vegas, where the event just kept getting bigger and bigger even when there was a recession going on, our event kept growing. And Caesars Entertainment saw what we were up to and said, you know what? We're going to make a play to see what we can do to bring this event to San Diego. So standing in the back of the room, Alan Shields is here from Caesars Entertainment. Just wave so people can say thank you to you for bringing the event to San Diego. Thanks, Alan. We're looking forward to being at Harrah's Southern California Resort for all the preliminary events leading up to the World Finals, which will take place here at Viejas Arena. Now, our next performers are no strangers to performing on the world level. In fact, they've performed and competed for the last 2 years at the World Championship, and they are defending USA champions. Here, right from here from Southern California, please welcome the Ecsntrcs.
Can you give me a body, yada, yada, body, yada, yada, good, Scotty, Bob, Scotty, Bob, give me the bubbly boo, baby, bubbly boo, master, just moving on, what's that, it's the possibilities, without it, steps on it, how can you take it, what's the only will your pleasure be? Let's see, take your boat and Johnny. You're the boss, King Shot. Take what you bring, it's your tradition.
If any of our dance crews look even a little bit tired, you should know that we are getting such an incredible welcome in San Diego. This morning we had 3 hours of live television on Fox. We were also in studio at San Diego Living and also on site at Good Day San Diego. So we are really appreciative of the warm welcome that we're getting here in San Diego. And it's such an honor for us to have here to officially welcome us, even though it's a little bit early, 8 months early, but I'd like to welcome County Supervisor Dave Roberts.
Well, I can't tell you how excited I am to be here, and I bet not one of you even know what a county supervisor does. But if you don't, San Diego is the 5th most populated county in the United States. We're the 5th most populated now. We have over 3.2 million people, and 5 of us are responsible for spending $5 billion a year to provide services to everybody here in San Diego County. And I'm the newest county supervisor, the youngest county supervisor. I'm the face of diversity on the board of supervisors, believe it or not. And I can't tell you how thrilled I was when I got invited to come here to officially welcome you all to San Diego County. I became a county supervisor because my husband and I decided that we wanted to build a family. We adopted 5 foster kids from the county, and we're currently working on our 6, 4 from the same family. And let me tell you, they love hip-hop music. And they have taught me a thing or two, which I am not going to demonstrate here. But if you come into the privacy of my bedroom sometime, I may show you a move or two. But I can't tell you how thrilled I am. And when I heard that we, thanks to Alan Shields, have a 3-year deal with not only the U.S. but international, having them here, I am just so thankful. You know, there's a lot of people to thank, but I particularly wanted to say thank you to Howard and Karen Schwartz, the co-founders of, where are they? I just wanted to say thank you to both of you. They created America's Best Dance Crew. I just heard got picked up for an 8th season, so my kids will be thrilled on MTV. You're going to have the show bookend this wonderful event here in August in San Diego. And I am pledging to you, when we have this in August, we are going to declare this International Hip Hop Week in San Diego County. Thank you all very much for being here. Do you know how much not only excitement and energy this brings to San Diego County, but the dollars it brings to San Diego County, the people to experience San Diego County, and if they're anything like the people here, I can't wait to welcome them all August 1st to the 9th. So thank you all very much.
We're going to do a quick photo op. Howard, why don't we have you up here? Do you want to say a few words? Howard has been fighting laryngitis, so if you'll just bear with him, I know he has some things he'd like to say.
Well, excuse me, on behalf of Karen and myself, we would like to welcome you here. This is our first foray into this area of Southern California since Los Angeles. So we've been wondering when we can bring the championships back to this area. And so we're so thrilled that now we've finally made it. And August 1st through 9th, we will be here with the U.S. Championships and the World Hip Hop Dance Championship and the World Battles. And just quickly, for those of you who are not as familiar as some of you else who are in the room, the event takes place over 1 whole week, and the first 3 days are strictly United States events where dancers from all over the USA come in to compete for 3 coveted spots. First, second, and third places, gold, silver, and bronze medals. And we have junior categories. These are kids 7 to 12. We have a varsity category, which is 13 to 17. And then we have the senior or adult categories, 18 and over. And then we also have what we call the mega crew. And that's crews of a minimum 15 to a maximum 40. And that was started about 3 years ago, and it's been overwhelmingly popular all over the world. And when I say over the world, is that it's been very exciting. When we started the championships 14 years ago now, our first event had 12 countries involved. This year, for the very first time, I feel very confident in saying that we have reached 50 countries and 3,500 dancers. When you talk about the city and when you talk about San Diego and the population, it's going to grow that much more during August when we bring in thousands of people who love hip-hop dance. And while we'll be centered out in northern San Diego County, I'm sure all of San Diego will be able to reap the benefits of having such a wonderful group here in California. And I just want to also mention that when I say 3,500 dancers are coming, we work with them every day. We take calls from all over the world. Right now, we're working with a Disney association that's in India, and they contacted us just a couple of weeks ago to tell us how in India, hip-hop dance is not really popular. It's not popular because the parents don't really feel that it's appropriate for their children to be dancing. We forget even hip-hop, even though they have Bollywood and so on and so forth, they don't think it's a good thing for their children to grow up to become dancers. And they feel differently. They want to expose hip-hop. This is the Disney people from Disney. They have a channel called Bindas, which is a television station. And they're really looking forward to being able to expose hip-hop dance and a hip-hop championship, Hip-Hop International in India. And then the winners of that event, of course, will come here to the World Championship. And this is what's happening all over the world, in Ukraine and in Lebanon and in Nigeria. I'm just naming some out-of-the-way places that you'd never believe hip-hop is going on. And those dancers, I should say athletes too, are coming here to share that experience. The winners of those countries, as long as we can get visas for them, will come here to celebrate making it to the World Championship and compete for the world title. So it's really a great event that's going to be here. And it really is truly, people call it the Olympics of hip-hop dance. We believe that it is, and we're so thrilled that every time we bring a new country into this, and every time you see that enthusiasm that the dancers have and the directors have, and how hard they work to bring these dancers here to the USA, to get off that plane and get into the hotel and say, I've made it. That's the first thing for them. Not even the fact that they're competing, but just the fact that they've seen it on YouTube and they've seen it in movies and so on and so forth, that they finally have made it here to hip-hop dance championships, and they all want to express themselves. And this is the way that they do it. So we're just excited to be a part of this, to see the growth of it. I want to say, I remember the first few weeks we started this championship. San Diego was really important because there's so many hip-hop dancers in San Diego County, probably more than any other county or any other city in the United States, taking part in this event and taking part in dance. But there's a young lady here named Angie Bunch, and Angie, right there, I remember we spoke to Angie at the very beginning. She culture shocked. She really culture shocked. And it started right here in San Diego. And I remember calling and saying, Angie, she was very protective over culture shock and of everything that she did, because she wanted to make sure that everybody would treat it the way it needs to be treated, with respect. And I promised that we would do that, and I said we wanted to expose it to the world and help it grow and develop. And Culture Shock has helped us so much in the development and growth of Hip-Hop International, of hip-hop dance worldwide. So thank you for being here, and thanks for what you started here this afternoon. Okay. So Karen, I monopolized this. So anyway, we're going to hand this back to Lawrence. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Karen would have just said absolutely everything Howard said already, so you've heard it. Before, actually, if I could get Brotherhood over here, please, to wait to perform next. I'd also like to bring up one of the people who's very well respected in the world of hip-hop dance. He's also been judging Hip-Hop International events for many, many years, and he'd like to say a few words about, I mean, one of the things that's very extraordinary is, you may not know it sitting here, but there are HHI national championships happening already in countries around the world. They've already determined who's coming to San Diego. You know that they've got these next 8 months to bring it. And so, for those of you who are here in the dance community, the time to start taking it serious is now. So, to give us a bit of the judge's perspective, would you please welcome Zulu Gremlin.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Wow, it's a great day. This is really big. I'm very happy that Hip Hop International is here in California. I'm originally from Los Angeles. In terms of the judging, this is something that is so essential to this particular brand. Every year, Howard makes it a very strategic point to get on stage and clearly go through the judges' scorecards so everybody can understand and get an idea of what we're looking for in terms of championships. As you know, we have the championships and we also have the World Battle. The World Battle is kind of self-explanatory, head-to-head, and they're looking for who wins those battles, and it's pretty self-explanatory. We're looking for the full package, the dance, the character, the style, the great moves, the grooves, and all those things that You put them together in the way you put them together to music, and that's for the world battle. For championships, we have 2 different scorecards, and it's very important that each of the competitors around the world, regardless of what language you speak, you're able to break down these rules very, very clearly for your competitors, for your directors, for your choreographers and dancers, because this is your chance to build your strategy on how you're going to come and win. You have 5 opportunities on one section, another 5 here, another 5. So what you're basically getting is a blueprint and a map of how you can possibly win here. Your ultimate goal is to get a 10 in each of these categories, and so it's up to you to 1, study, master your movements. 2, collaborative effort. Not just doing the dance in its raw element and its essence, but taking it to the stage has to do a lot with the professionalism of it. And as well, we're always looking for originality, creativity. We're looking for those rare moments in your routines that just defines or gives us that everlasting memory of that group. There's so many groups performing and competing, so it's very difficult for all these judges to do their jobs. They take it very serious. We have meeting after meeting, workshop after workshop. The key to it is exposure. The more you're exposed to the dances, the more you can understand them. The more you can understand them, the more you can utilize them in your routine and build this great piece of choreography that we're hoping that you'll have the elements and what it takes to win at Hip Hop International. In just very simply what the judges are looking for. They're looking for the full package. We want you to utilize the entire stage. We want you to be dancing, not just doing moves, but dancing and living those dances. We don't want to see the thought process. We don't want to see you thinking and stressing. We want to see you enjoying yourselves in dance. Dance is the physical celebration of life, and it should be transferred on stage when we see you. And as well, we have so many different categories. You can take a look, you can go on the website, and you can look at each category on each scorecard. And then it's up to you to do your research and investigate. And we're always here to answer any question that you may have pertaining to every single category. And this would be the makings of a great or a champion. And so, in that respect, for all of you that are competing, do your due diligence, get with the rules. Every year we always do something to try to make it better and change things for your benefit. So it's up to you to stay current with everything that's going on. And as well, the most important thing is training. There's a big difference between practice, training, rehearsing, teching, staging. These are all the elements that you need. And around the world, people take hip-hop very serious. Because hip-hop was born in America, a lot of times we don't take it as serious because it was in our backyard. This is a wake-up call for all of our American dancers. Do not let anybody from the foreign countries be more serious than you. Be serious about what you're doing. You came here to win, and you have to show us that you came here to win. And this is a great opportunity and a great platform for you to build your name, build your fame, and get your game. So this is what you're here for. Big respects to all of you that have the courage and the dedication to be able to even bring yourself to get on the stage, because I know it's very difficult, there's a lot of pressure. So control the adrenaline and turn it on and make us excited. We're not looking for flaws, we're looking for the greatness. Remember that all the judges are looking for the champion, they're not looking for someone to lose. So this is very important in your minds. And then as well, the score, we're very transparent. The scores are up, you can go look at them, you can go look at everything there is, and then you can go back and you can readjust and you can talk and you can think. And you can get back with your crew, and you have another opportunity to possibly advance even higher once you get to that level. So, big respects to all of you. I'll see you out here in August, and I'm very excited. Another big year. It's going to be great.
Thank you, Julie. Hey, Scott, can I bring you up here for just a second? That'd be great. Making his way up here is Scott Forsythe, who is responsible for this incredible crew you're about to see perform. You know, what's at stake is a gold medal and winning a world championship. But what's also at stake are amazing careers. We have champions that are choreographing for people like Beyonce, for Justin Timberlake, for Cirque du Soleil. Obviously, the sky's the limit to what's possible. And so many people have used this as a launching pad for something great. So I'd like Scott Forsythe to just say a few words about what it means for your crew to have won the World Championship.
For sure. It's been a huge blessing for us, and it's really made us grow closer to each other as well. Going through the whole process of prelims, semifinals, and finals. Just getting to know each other better, becoming a family, becoming brothers. It's not only that we really appreciate, but we appreciate meeting all of the other teams from around the world. I think that's the unique aspect about HHI. As an organization, it's welcoming to everybody from around the world, and that's unique. So we, as Brotherhood, we love that. I personally love it because we get to meet other choreographers, like Cranes as well in the room, and Melvin and Greg with Chapkis. So it's been a really sweet opportunity for me. I get to meet new people, I get to meet these two awesome people, and yeah, so I love it. Go HHI.
Right, and while he makes his way back to his GoPro, because I know he's going to want to video his crew's performance, what's really also the challenge here is when you know that sometimes the difference between a gold and a silver medal is 1/100th of a point. That's how fierce the competition is. And we know that you all want to bring your best. I know Zulu was talking about, America, but, I think Canada's in North America last I looked, so I think we'll take a little bit of credit for your success. But we've seen USA gold medalists so far this morning. We've seen Chapkis Dance Foundation, family. We've seen the Ecsntrcs, gold medalists in the adult division. And now we're about to see the world champion gold medalists. Please welcome Brotherhood.
Previously on Sons of Anarchy.
I'm trying to tell them boys I never leave a crib alone, cause I keep one in my car and I got two at home. They different plans, but they do the same thing. I'm here facing rockets, I ain't got my mind. They coming from a soul, so it's at that time. Them now they trying to kill me if you don't believe me. I don't care, I can't take it easy. And I ain't gotta say no more. Bang, bang, on the pilot, it's like a red eye on your door. On your door, wanna dance to the backseat. That's me with a clip full of black ink. I'ma get y'all with it, so let's let y'all with it. Man down, there we go. There it goes. Man down, man down. Let's go, Harrah. I do it for the turtle.
Funky, everything funky. Turn around, show me the donkey. All that a junkie. I can tell you, all that a country. I'm a drug, so I know all that a junkie. From the club to the wall, all that a funky. Funny when it comes to girls. Funny dumb, fat ones, skinny ones, all of us 21. Girl, they're a freak, and she move a booty like a Asia. Got me think about like 7 days of the week. First she dip low, then she dip down deep. But she got me like, are you cooking my dog? Are you cooking my dog? Are you cooking my dog? Look back at it like you been in the car.
Boy, I have to get the grave, good morning. I've been sleeping for too long, honey, on it. Everybody talking, trying to see me. Disbelief like they ain't breathing me. What you say? Hold up, shut your mouth. Dead leg, ain't had no what you talking about. What you do, they know it ain't no walking down. Let me get you one time, you're my coffee bag. Oh, I know you smell it in the air. Cause I've been in the grave for too long, I swear. People crying, I'm missing. Oh, bitch, where it been rich? My face pale, they can't tell your boy black be racing. Call the preacher, he's so down. I saw the king of battle with you, say so long. Hold on, before you cry right now. Somebody come and sing, say, hey!
Brotherhood from Canada, the world gold medalist. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Yeah, we're in the for one more picture here, too. I'm almost ready. So I just want to leave with a couple of quick comments. First of all, again, thank you to Caesars Entertainment for inviting us to be in San Diego. Thank you to Supervisor Roberts for coming out today. For all the people that are present, please make sure you enter our drawing we have for some great prizes from our sponsor, Paul Mitchell Systems. And probably, and we also have great posters and things for you to take with you. But while you're here, I'm thinking most of you probably have social media. So if you like, please take the time to take your photos in front of our banners. You know, we have the USA events, the World Championships, the World Battles coming up, hiphopinternational.com. We have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram feed, all of that. And we hope you'll share your experience today with your social media followings so we can fill all 12,000 seats of that arena and cheer you to the gold medal in the World Championship. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. Have a great morning.